Alright, so peep this. Imagine having the power of immortality and living over 3,000 years. On top of all of that, you have the power of super strength, super speed, and you can fly. What would you do? Some say they would show off for the hoes. Oh! Some will pull a Genghis Khan and have everyone in the modern age be your descendant. Some will teach themselves every fight style known to man. If you answer anything similar to that, you're already smarter than this worthless bum. I can count on one hand and have fingers left over how many times I've seen this man Immortal actually win a fight. Word on the street is they calling this man 007. 0 wins, 0 plot relevance, and 7 deaths per season. The sad part about it is, it really didn't have to be this way. This man is really over 3,000 years old, and with that kind of time, he could have been this universe's Batman out there chilling with those Tibetan monks. Swear they could have gave him the coldest plot armor in the series.
Read my mind now.
What?
You heard me.
You're thinking of a dog you owned as a boy.
Location of the Batcave.
I distinctly saw
a mental image I conjured up to block my real thoughts. Trick I picked up from some Tibetan monks.
What?
He could have been the first Einstein, or at least someone with a brain. Hell, he was even Abraham Lincoln at one point, which means his bum ass got packed up by John Wilkes Booth in the .44 caliber. All I'm saying is, with that much time on his hands, there's no reason he should be as sorry as he is in the main story. But, he's going against Viltrumites. Shh. Chill out, I got an agenda to push real quick. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he wasn't putting in the work early on. During the first fight with the Mauler twins, he was giving out quick combos like he worked the lunch rush at Popeyes. We see a little bit later on he's fighting a Dollar Tree vulture. Immortal packs him up real quick. Had that boy thinking he was Travis Scott being the highest in the room. So at this point you like, yeah, he's like that, right? That's just a series way of catfish you to think he's like that. The series did the same thing to the Guardians of the Globe, but don't be fooled. I would say I'd say the Guardians of the Globe for another video, but they were so ass they didn't even make it out the first episode alive. So at this point he beat the Mauler twins and the Dollar Tree vulture, so he up 2-0, right? Y'all think he'll keep that streak up? Yeah, they got snatched up real quick. All his cool points vanished the second he stepped in the ring with Omni-Man. All the Guardians were sitting there confused on who sent out the emergency call. But then we see Omni-Man zooming in with a nasty Superman punch straight to Immortal's dome. You can't tell me that wouldn't have killed him if Red Rush never swooped in with the assist. The only time we see Immortal get any hits in was when he was jumping Omni-Man. And I'm not gonna hold you, they was putting the pause on him.
Let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
But of course, Omni-Man retired him for the rest of the season. We see around the season finale that the Mauler twins have found his body and are currently reviving him. He then gets this whole flashback about everything he experienced in his painfully long life. After waking up, he comes back and gives us one of the coldest scenes in season 1.
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Ah!
Had the Mauler twins shivering in their boots. After they hit us with the flashback combo and then his code resolved, I thought this is where we see his redemption, but
he don't got a clue in the fucking world.
He pulls up and immediately starts putting a pause on Omni-Man, but that didn't last long. During their fight, Omni-Man was moving like Lil Tecca every year, all hits, no misses. Omni-Man guts checks the hell out of Immortal on live television. He then pokes Omni-Man in the eyes before getting the Gojo treatment. If anything, all he did was give Omni-Man more aura for the rest of the episode. We then move on to season 2, and the first fight we see in season 2 is Immortal getting whipped up in another universe. Him and Invincible was going blow for blow until Omni-Man pulled up to retire him. Omni-Man gave him one of the quickest and nastiest combos in the show. We then see after Omni-Man slicing his head off, Invincible goes for the kill confirm and crushes his head. Later on in the season, Immortal gets tossed by the Sequids and almost sails the bag because of his grudge against Invincible. He tries to do everything himself before getting little bro by Mark.
How dare you!
Stop it! I'm stronger and faster than you, and you know it!
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Later on in the same episode, we see Immortal trying to push up on Alan thinking he was Omni-Man. And be for real with yourself, what was he actually gonna do if it was Omni-Man? Die again? We see him try to fight and Alan was not going for that. He pushed him off. Alan didn't even see the Immortal as a threat and put him in a headlock. The fight ended when Mark has to intervene and we see the immortal flying off in shame. Now if you thought that was bad, just wait until we get to season 3. We see the immortal and the Guardians of the Globe pull up on the Mauler twins. Same Mauler twins that was shivering in their boots at Immortal in season 1, and this is what they say after seeing him in season 3.
Where's the rest?
We're more than enough for the likes of you.
They've downgraded us.
They were shooting the Guardians with lasers that affected their nervous systems, but look, Immortal was the only one that didn't get hit by it. You telling me one throwing you out for the count? Get your dumb ass up. Next time we see him, he's out cold as a hostage, and Oliver, out of all people, had to save him. But we gonna save that demon for another video. Then we move on to the worst version of Immortal to date, King Immortal. We see some twins from the future, I forgot their name, take Mark into an apocalyptic future and everything is in ruin. Now you would ask yourself, why is the future like this? Was it because of a nuclear fallout? An uprising? Nah, it was because someone left this bum in charge. Dude became a tyrant, enslaving innocent people and killing anyone that stood in his way. This the only time in the series we see him go on the win streak because no one was strong enough to take him on. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Give me fodder to kill or I retire, Faith said. His whole plan was for someone to kill him and give power to the people. Dog. Why didn't he do this in the first place? Then after the power went to the people, throw it at a rifle and did the world a favor. But we see our Mark had to come in and retire him real quick. During the Invincible War, we see an Invincible variant once again whooping him up while cracking jokes. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. We see him end the fight once again, like he always does, beheaded after Invincible stumps his neck. The next time we see him is where we always see him, in a hospital bed. He doesn't even ask about what happened to the Guardians, his own team. The first words that come out of his mouth is his retirement speech.
No, I'm done. I've given this world enough. Kate, I want to start a family. With you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, oh my god.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
So you mean to tell me my GOAT, Rexplode, died earlier in this episode and now I gotta watch this bum get a happy ending with Duplicate?
I'm out. You think I'm not watching this!
I never want to see this bum on my screen again. Never. And luckily for all of us, he finally retired. So thankfully, I won't have to. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. If you're into new gen manga like Kagurabachi, Gachi Akuda, Ichi the Witch, I'm your man. We going back to our usual scheduled programming with Kagurabachi Chapter 5. Until then, love y'all boys. God bless. Stay smooth, y'all.